नमः सर्वेभ्यः राम 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 सुप्रभातम्। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं वदामि संस्कृतं सदा। ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। संस्कृतस्य प्रसाराय नैजं सर्वं ददाम्यहं। संस्कृतस्य सदा भक्तो वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। संस्कृतस्य कृते जीवन् संस्कृतस्य कृते यजन् आत्मानमाहुतं मन्ये वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। नमः सर्वेभ्यः राम राम राम। कोविद स्तरस्य अद्य 22तमः वर्गः। तृतीय पाठस्य प्रथम भागम् अद्य करिष्यामः। प्रथमं सूक्तिः। नमस्कारः भगिनी।
नमस्कारः। नमः सर्वेभ्यः। नमस्कारः भगिनी, सुप्रभातम्। कोविदः तृतीयः पाठः। अद्य तृतीयपाठस्य सूक्तिः वयं पश्यामः। सूक्तिः: महाजनस्य सम्पर्कः कस्य नोन्नतिकारकः न भवति इति प्रश्न. It is like a question and answer. And the answer is for all. In Tamil they have given சான்றோர் தொடர்பு யாருக்குத்தான் மேன்மை பயக்காது. உத்தம ஜனானா சம்பந்தேன சர்வேஷாமபி சமிருத்திஹி நிச்சயேன பவதி. கஸ்ய ந பவதி इति प्रश्नस्य आश्रयः निश्चयेन भवति. So the question is not to ask who will not be benefited. It is to assert that everybody will definitely be benefited. Great People's Association brings prosperity alone, prosperity to all. पदविभागः महाजनस्य सम्पर्कः कस्य न उन्नतिकारकः. सन्धिः नोन्नति न अधिकम् उन्नति गुणसन्धिः.
उत्तमम्. अत्र अध्याहाररूपेण भवति वक्तुं शक्यते.
This is actually Tatpurusha Samasah, that is causing upliftment and that is progress. When Uttarapadam is Pradhanyam, it is Tatpurusha Samasah.
What is Tatpurusha Samasah?
Uttarapadam is Pradhanyam.
No, which padam, for which word are you saying?
Nonnati. Unnati karakah. Is it wrong, ma'am?
Na unnati karakah. I think it will be Bahuvrihi. This will be Karmatarayah. Mahan Janah. Mahan Janah Samparkah. Chintamastu. Kasya unnati karakah. It could also be Upapada. Anyways, okay.
Okay.
Tatparyam.
Sorry, Bani.
Chintamastu.
अन्वयः महाजनस्य सम्पर्कः कस्य उन्नतिकारकः न भवति. अर्थः दट् इस् तात्पर्यम् उत्तमजनानां सम्बन्धेन सर्वेषामपि समृद्धिः निश्चयेन भवति एव. कस्य न भवति इति प्रश्नस्य आशयः निश्चयेन भवति.
निश्चयेन भवति एव. उत्तमं.
भवति एव. अन्वयरचना व्याकरणांशाः प्रतिपदार्थः. व्याकरणांशाः प्रतिपदार्थः च. महाजनस्य उत्तमपुरुषस्य महाजनः तस्य. सो अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः षष्ठीविभक्ति एकवचनं. सम्पर्कः सम्बन्धः अथवा सत्सङ्गः. असोसियेशन् वित् ग्रेट् पीपल् आर् ग्रेट् मैन्. अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं. कस्य मकारान्तः किं शब्दः पुल्लिङ्ग षष्ठी विभक्ति एकवचनं. नेक्स्ट उन्नतिकारकः समृद्धिसाधकः. दट् इस् प्रोग्रेस्, दट् इस् अभिवृद्धि. अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं. न भवति अव्ययम्. To those whose benefit will it not be to everybody's benefit? Definitely, it will be definitely to all.
सत्सङ्गस्य महत्त्वं वदतु.
Yes. सत्सङ्गति कथयति किन्न करोति पुंसाम् इत्यति अन्यसुभाषितम् अस्ति. अस्य सुभाषितस्य द्वितीयः भागः अस्ति. पद्मपत्रस्थितं तोयं दत्ते मुक्ता फलं श्रियम् इति. So this is an arthantaranyasa. So general statement which gives because of the association with great people is beneficial. He gives an example that Padmapatra sthitam.
Bhagini, that is outside the scope. We will stick to
okay.
To the sukti, stick to the krama that we follow. Krama is we will do the padavibhagah, sandhihi, anvayah, tatparyam, vyakaranamshah. Please don't dive it, Bhagini.
Okay, Bhagini.
Astu.
Dhanyavadah.
A kind request to all of you. I have mentioned this multiple times. Please stick to what is given in the textbook. अग्रे सुभाषितम्
नमस्ते महोदये, सर्वे नमस्कारः। श्रूयते वा?
नमस्कारः भगिनी।
नमस्कारः। अहम् इदानीं तृतीयपाठस्य प्रथमसुभाषितं वर्णनं कर्तुं प्रयत्नं करोमि। दोषः अस्ति चेत् क्षम्यताम्। सुजनो न याति विकृतिं परहितनिरतो विनाशकाले अपि छेदे अपि चन्दनतरुः सुरभयति मुखं कुठारस्य
अत्र कालेऽपि छेदेऽपि इति मिलित्वा वक्तव्यः। एकवारं पुनः वदतु।
सुजनो न याति विकृतिं परहितनिरतो विनाशकालेऽपि छेदेऽपि चन्दनतरुः सुरभयति मुखं कुठारस्य। पदविभागः। सुजनः न याति विकृतिं परहितनिरतः विनाशकाले अपि छेदे अपि चन्दनतरुः सुरभयति मुखं कुठारस्य।
उत्तमम्। अत्र
सन्धिः
एकनिमिषं। सुजनः अत्र यत्र ओकारः भवति वयं जानीमः विसर्गः पदविभागे भवति इति। सुजनः न याति विकृतिं पदविभागे अत्र मकारः लेखनीयः। पुनः परहितनिरतः यत्र ओकारः भवति प्रायः विसर्गः। अत्र विनाशकाले अपि छेदे अपि चन्दनतरुः सुरभयति मुखं पुनः मकारः लेखनीयः कुठारस्य। सन्धिः।
सुजनः न विसर्ग उक्तम्। गुणसन्धि उत्वं गुणसन्धि। विकृतिं परहितनिरतो अनुस्वारः सन्ति। बिट्वीन् विकृतिं एंड परहितनिरतो। परहितनिरतः विनाशकाले विसर्ग उत्वं गुणसन्धि। विनाशकाले अपि पूर्वरूपसन्धिः। छेदे अपि अत्रापि पूर्वरूपसन्धिः।
सम्यक्।
मुखं कुठारस्य अनुस्वारः सन्धिः।
उत्तमं भगिनि, वेरि गुड्।
धन्यवादः। अत्र वाक्यविश्लेषणम्
एकनिमिषम्। अत्र ओकारः यत्र अस्ति अत्र विसर्गस्य उकारः गुणः, अनुस्वारः वयं जानीमः। तत्र अवग्रहचिह्नं दृश्यते, पूर्वरूपसन्धिः भवति। प्रधानसन्धयः। वाक्यविश्लेषणं।
वाक्यविश्लेषणं प्रथम पङ्क्त्यां क्रियापदं याति, द्वितीयपङ्क्त्यां क्रियापदं सुरभयति।
सम्यक्।
प्रथमविभक्ति सुजनः परहितनिरतः चन्द्रतरुः।
सम्यक्।
अव्ययम् अपि।
अनन्तरं द्वितीया
विभक्तिः विकृतिं मुखं तृतीया न चतुर्थी न पञ्चमी न षष्ठी विभक्तिः कुटारस्य
सम्यक्
सप्तमी विभक्तिः विनाशकाले छेदे
अव्ययम्
अव्ययं न अपि
सम्यक् अत्र याति सुरभयति इति पदद्वयं क्रियापदम् सुजनः परहितनिरतः चन्दनतरुः अस्तु विकृतिं मुखम्
अन्वयार्थः प्रतिपदार्थः च क्रियापदं न याति न प्राप्नोति कः न याति सुजनः प्रतिपदार्थः सत्पुरुषः विनाशकाले कः न याति सुजनः कीदृशः सुजनः परहितनिरतः सुजनः परोपकार मग्नः सुजनः कां न याति कां विकृतिः स्त्रीलिङ्गम्
उत्तमं
कां न याति विकृतिं परिवर्तनं
उत्तमं
कदा न याति विनाशकाले अपि न याति नाशसमये कष्टकाले अपि न याति
उत्तमं
द्वितीया पङ्क्त्याम् अन्वयार्थः क्रियापदं सुरभयति स्वीकरणीयं क्रियापदं सुरभयति सुगन्धं प्रसारयति कः सुरभयति सुगन्धं युक्तं करोति अपि प्रसारयति
सम्यक् एव फ्रेग्रेन्स् इत्यर्थः
कः सुरभयति चन्दनतरुः सुरभयति चन्दनवृक्षः कीदृशः चन्दनतरुः छेदे अपि चन्दनतरुः खण्डने अपि चन्दनतरुः किं सुरभयति किं बिकास् मुखं नपुंसकलिङ्गं सो किं सुरभयति मुखं सुरभयति अग्रभागं सुरभयति कस्य मुखं कुटारस्य मुखं परशोः मुखम्
उत्तमम् आङ्ग्लभाषायाम् अर्थः कः भगिनी
in this word it is the nature of human being that when he himself experiences difficulties or afflicted by difficulties then he becomes angry or sad but noble people's nature is not so. They are always engaged in the service of others and do not undergo any change even at the time of their own destruction.
Good people
this is shown to an example. This is shown to an example. Just as a sandalwood tree does not give up its fragrance even when it is being cut and instead makes even the axe used to cut it fragrant. In the same way, good people do not abandon their intent to help others even at the moment of their own end.
Parahita niratah, even when even during the difficult times.
Even during the difficult times, they do not give up doing good to others or they intend to help others.
Even during the difficult times, parahita niratah. Hitam means welfare. Parahitam means for the welfare
others' welfare.
Others' welfare. They don't stop doing that. Atra udaharanam chandana taruhu chede api, even when it is cut, by kutara. Kutara is parashu, axe. Even when it is cut by the axe, it still makes the front, the place where the axe actually cuts. Surabhayati means sugandham karoti. Makes it fragrant. Just give me 1 second, Bhagini. I just a couple of them asked for Tamil meaning in the class. I'll just say it in one line. Nallavargal vinashakale api kashtakalam mandal kuda. They vikriti means change. They matram. They will not experience matram. And parahita nirataha. Aduthavalukku they will definitely do good only. அங்க வந்து ஒரு உதாரணம் இஸ் சந்தன தருகு, the sandalwood tree, சந்தன மரம், சேதே அபி வெட்டப்படும் போது கூட குடாரஸ்ய ஆக்ஸோட முகத்தை அது வந்து சுரபயதி சுகந்தமாக்குறது. தட் இஸ் த மீனிங் தேர். அன்வயः
பரஹித நிரதः சுஜனः विनाशकाले अपि विकृति न याति. चन्दनतरुः छेदे अपि कुटारस्य मुखं सुरभयति.
परहितनिरतः सुजनः विनाशकाले अपि विकृतिं न याति, न प्राप्नोति. चन्दनतरुः छेदे अपि कुठारस्य मुखं सुरभयति. सम्यक्. तात्पर्यं
समानार्थः तात्पर्यं प्रथम वक्तुं फुल् तात्पर्यं
पुस्तके अस्ति खलु. पुस्तके तात्पर्यम् अस्ति खलु. पठतु.
लोके तावत् मनुष्यस्य एषः स्वभावः यत् यदा सः स्वयं कष्टम् अनुभवति आपद्ग्रस्तो वा भवति तदा सः कुपितः भवेत्, दुःखितो वा भवेत्. किन्तु सत्पुरुषाणां स्वभावः न तादृशः. ते सर्व should I say the meaning for the 3 lines and then
एकवारं पठतु.
ते सर्वदा परोपकारे एव निरताः सन्तः स्वस्य नाशसमये अपि कमपि विकारं न प्राप्नुवन्ति. तत् कथम् इति कविः एकेन उदाहरणेन दर्शयति. यथा चन्दनवृक्षः छेदनसमये अपि सहजगुणं सुगन्धं न जहाति, अपि च छेदनार्थम् उपयुक्तं कुटारमपि सुगन्धयुक्तं करोति. तथैव सज्जनाः नाशसमये अपि परोपकारबुद्धिं न परित्यजन्ति. So meaning लोके तावत् मनुष्यस्य एषः स्वभावः यत् यदा स्वयं कष्टम् अनुभवति. In this world, it is the nature of human being that when he himself...
Little slower, Bhagini, little slower.
Okay. लोके तावत् मनुष्यस्य एषः स्वभावः यत् यदा सः स्वयं कष्टम् अनुभवति आपद्ग्रस्तो वा भवति तदा सः कुपितः भवेत्, दुःखितो वा भवेत्. In this world, it is the nature of human being that when he himself experiences difficulties afflicted by, then he becomes angry or sad. So, te sarvada satpurushanam swabhavah na tadrisha. But noble people's nature is not so. ते सर्वदा परोपकारे एव निरताः सन्तः स्वस्य नाशसमये अपि कमपि विकारं न प्राप्नुवन्ति. they are always engaged in the service of others and do not undergo any change even at the time of their own destruction. Tat katham iti kavihi ekena udaharena darshayati. This is said by the poet with one example. यथा चंदन वृक्षः छेदन समये अपि सह सहज गुणं सुगंधं न जहाति अपि च छेदनार्थम् उपयुक्तं कुटारम् अपि सुगंधयुक्तं करोति. Just as a sandalwood tree does not give up its fragrance even at the moment it is being cut, and instead makes even the axe used for cutting it fragrant, in the same way, tataiva sajjanaha, tataiva, in the same way, noble people, nasha samaye api, even at their own destruction, at the times of their own destruction, paropakara buddhim na parityajanti. They do not abandon their intent to help others. They will not give up the thought or the chitta to help others, even at the time of destruction.
उत्तमं भगिनि.
धन्यवादः. समासः नाम
व्याकरणांशः सुजनः
अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः सुजनशब्दः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं. याति लट्लकारं या धातु प्रथम पुरुषः एकवचनं. या धातु फॉर्म अहं वदामि वा?
न आवश्यकं भगिनि. अग्रे
न आवश्यकं. सम्यक्. विकृतिं इकारान्त स्त्रीलिंग विकृति शब्दः द्वितीया विभक्ति एकवचनं. स्त्रीलिंगं विकृति स्त्रीलिंगं. परहित निरतः अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः परहित निरत शब्दः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं. विनाशकालः अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः विनाशकाल शब्दः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं. छेदः अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः छेद शब्दः सप्तमी विभक्ति एकवचनं. छेदे. चंदन तरुः उकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः चंदन तरुः शब्दः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं. सुरभयति लट्लकारं प्रथमा पुरुषः एकवचनं. मुखम् अकारान्तः नपुंसकलिङ्गः मुख शब्दः द्वितीया विभक्ति एकवचनं. कुटारस्य अकारान्तः नपुंसकलिङ्गः कुटार शब्दः षष्ठी विभक्ति एकवचनं. पुल्लिङ्गः, नाट् नपुंसकलिङ्गः, पुल्लिङ्गः. कुटारः अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः कुटार शब्दः षष्ठी विभक्ति एकवचनं.
सम्यक्. सुजनः
सुजनः शोभनजनः नै समासः. शोभनजनः प्रातिसमासः. सारी अंडर नै प्रवृत्तयः प्रातिसमासः. परहितं परेषां हितं षष्ठी तत्पुरुषः. परहित निरतः परहिते निरतः सप्तमी तत्पुरुषः. विनाशकाले विनाशस्य काले षष्ठी तत्पुरुषः चन्दनतरुः चन्दन इति तरुः सम्भावना पूर्वपद कर्मधारय
सम्यक् चन्दनः इति तरुः चन्दनं भवति वा
चन्दनः
I don't know. Yeah. Can somebody check? Chandanam bhavati va chandanaha. Chandanah. Yeah, I have to check that. Sambhavana.
आम्रवृक्षः आम्र इति वृक्षः
आम्रः भवति अत्र
आम्रः भवति वा
आम्रः इति वृक्षः Chandana, usually it is napumsakalinga. It has both ubhavapi shuddhameva. So sandalwood napumsakalinga is more Chandanaha will go with that. Chandanaha iti taruhu sambhavana purvapadaha. Samyak bhagini. Bahu uttamam. Yeah, paresham hitam. We can add that as well.
Parehitam. Paresham.
So it will be paresham hitam. This 50.
परहिते निरतः
परहिते निरतः सम्यक् उत्तमं भगिनि वेरी
धन्यवादः I was just sticking to the only whatever you said. I didn't deviate. Hope I didn't
पुनः वदतु
hope I didn't deviate from
no सम्यक् कृतवती very structured and very nicely even the couple of places यत्र किमर्थम् अत्र कां भवति किमर्थम् अत्र किं भवति इति उक्त्वा भवति वर्णितवती very good भगिनी very structured clear to the point and very well explained keep it up
धन्यवादः बहु धन्यवादः महोदय
very good
first experience धन्यवादः
सम्यक् कृतवती participate in the further future presentations too Bhagini very good
sure thank you
अस्तु द्वितीय सुभाषितम् अत्र किमपि प्रश्नः अस्ति वा प्रथम सुभाषिते अस्तु सम्यक् कृतं भगिनि उत्तमम् द्वितीय सुभाषितं का करोति अस्तु मेखला भगिनी करोति वा करोतु
नमस्ते भगिनी
नमस्कारः
सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः वयं द्वितीय सुभाषितं पश्यामः इदं सुभाषितं नीतिशतकं ग्रन्थात् स्वीकृतमस्ति साहित्य संगीत कला विहीनः साक्षात् पशुः पुच्छ विषाणहीनः तृणं न खादनपि जीवमानः तद् भागधेयं परमं पशूनाम् पदविभागः
एकवारं पुनः
साहित्य संगीत कला विहीनः साक्षात् पशुः पुच्छ विषाणहीनः तृणं न खादन्नपि जीवमानः तद् भागधेयं परमं पशूनाम् पदविभागः साहित्यसङ्गीतकलाविहीनः साक्षात् पशुः पुच्छविषाणहीनः तृणं न खादन् अपि जीवमानः तत् भागधेयं परमं पशूनाम्। सन्धिः तृणम् अधिकं न अनुस्वारः सन्धि
समानमेव भवति खलु सङ्गीतविहीनः साक्षात् पशुः तृणं न खादन् अपि अत्र अवगतम् एव जीवमानः तत् भागधेयं परमं पशूनाम्।
सन्धिः तृणं न अनुस्वारः सन्धि खादन् अपि ङमुडागमसन्धि तत् अधिकं भागधेयं तद्भागधेयं जस्त्वसन्धिः भागधेयं परमम् अनुस्वारसन्धि परमं पशूनाम् अनुस्वारसन्धि।
सम्यक् अत्र तृणं न अस्तु अत्र खादन् अपि ङमुडागमः तद् भागधेयं तत् अधिकं भागधेयं जष्ट्वं। सम्यक्।
वाक्यविश्लेषणं क्रियापदं भवति अस्ति अध्याहाररूपेण प्रथमा विभक्ति साहित्यसङ्गीतकलाविहीनः पशुः पुच्छविषाणहीनः खादन् परमं जीवमानः तत् भागधेयम्। द्वितीया विभक्ति तृणं षष्ठी विभक्ति पशूनाम् अव्ययं न अपि साक्षात्
एकनिमिषं लेट् मी रीआर्डर् दिस् न अपि साक्षात् साहित्य अत्र पशुः एकनिमिषं भगिनि पशुः तृणं द्वितीया भवति अत्र खादन् जीवमानः क्रमेण गच्छामः चेत् अत्र दोषः न भवति तत् भागधेयं परमम् साक्षात् अव्ययं विहीनः पशुः पुच्छविषाणहीनः खादन् प्रथमा जीवमानः तत् भागधेयं परमं पशूनाम्। अस्तु अग्रे
अन्वयरचना
एकवारम् अर्थः कः इति आङ्ग्लभाषायां वदतु अनन्तरम् अन्वयरचनां करोतु।
अस्तु भगिनि। A person who is devoid of literature, music and arts is truly an animal without tail and horns, though he lives without eating grass. And this is indeed a great fortune for animals. Poet is being sarcastic here.
Sarcasm, correct.
Tamil, shall I also tell in
couple of lines Tamil? Go ahead.
இலக்கியம், இசை, கலை ஆகியவற்றை அறியாத மனிதன் உண்மையில் ஒரு மிருகம் போன்றவன். அவன் வால் மற்றும் கொம்பு இல்லாத மிருகம் போன்றவன். அவன் புல்லை சாப்பிடாமல் இருந்தும் உயிருடன் வாழ்கிறான். இதுவே மிருகங்களுக்கு மிகப்பெரிய அதிர்ஷ்டமாகும்.
Because if he eats that as well, there are so many without any of these that animals would not get anything for themselves.
अन्वयरचना प्रतिपदार्थ क्रियापदं भवति कः भवति नरः अध्याहाररूपेण नरः मनुष्यः कीदृशः नरः साहित्यसङ्गीतकलाविहीनः काव्य कीदृशः नरः साहित्यसङ्गीतकलाविहीनः काव्यसङ्गीतशिल्पज्ञानेन रहितः कीदृशः भवति साक्षात् पशुः भवति प्रत्यक्ष मृगः भवति कीदृशः पशुः पुच्छविषाणहीनः without tails and horns लाङ्गूल शृङ्गाभ्यां रहितः क्रियापदम् अस्ति किम् अस्ति भागधेयं दिस् इस् फॉर द सेकेंड लाइन भागधेयं केषां भागधेयं पशूनां भागधेयं भागधेयम् इस् भाग्यं पशूनां मृगाणां किं भागधेयम् अस्ति तत् भागधेयम् अस्ति किं तत् यत् तृणं खादनपि जीवमानः तृणं न भक्ष्यन् अपि जीवितः पुरुषः
अस्तु
अन्वयः
पुरुषः प्रथमपङ्क्तौ अत्र
भवति
भवति इति अस्ति क्षम्यताम् भवति अस्ति अत्र नरः इत्यपि अध्याहारः कीदृशः नरः साहित्यसङ्गीतकलाविहीनः नरः अत्र काव्यसङ्गीतशिल्पज्ञानेन रहितः हीनः इत्यर्थे भवति यस्य नास्ति कीदृशः सः पशुः एव भवति प्रत्यक्षः मृगः कीदृशः किन्तु मानवस्य पुच्छं विषाणौ न सन्ति पुच्छविषाणहीनः इति भवति लाङ्गूलशृङ्गाभ्यां रहितः सः भवति भागधेयं भवति भाग्यं भवति किमर्थं केषां पशूनां मृगाणां तत् इदं दिस् that he doesn't have trinam is beneficial for pashu. What is beneficial? Trinam na kadan api jeevamanah. Trinam na kadati kintu sah jeevati. Pashunam bhagyam bhavati ityarthe varnitah.
अन्वयः साहित्यसङ्गीतकलाविहीनः नरः पुच्छविषाणहीनः साक्षात् पशुः अस्ति भवति तृणं न खादनपि जीवमानः इति यत् तत् पशूनां परमं भागधेयम्
उत्तमं पशूनां परमं भागधेयं सम्यक्
तात्पर्यं गद्यात्मकं पद्यात्मकं च काव्यं विचारप्रधानं शास्त्रं च साहित्यशब्देन विवक्षितम् shall I also tell in English or
एकवारं पठतु भगिनि पठित्वा अनन्तरं वदतु
साहित्येन ज्ञानम् अभिवर्धते संगीतेन शिल्पेन कलया च आत्मसन्तोषः भवति येषु त्रिषु एकस्य वा ज्ञानं मानवस्य आवश्यकम् एकस्मिन् अपि विषये यस्य उत्साहः न भवति सः पशुः एव पशोः पुच्छं शृङ्गे च भवन्ति एतस्य मनुष्यस्य तु तानि न सन्ति इत्येव भेदः अपरोऽपि भेदः अस्ति यत् एषः तृणं न खादति पशवः तु खादन्ति किन्तु एतत् पशूनां परमं भाग्यमेव अन्यथा पशूनां तृणम् एव दुर्लभं स्यात्
गद्य दुर्लभं विरलं भवति इति अस्तु
गद्यात्मकं पद्यात्मकं च काव्यं विचारप्रधानं शास्त्रं च साहित्यशब्देन विवक्षितम्. Literature or Sahitya refers to or it means prose, poetry and logic-oriented scripture. Logic or thought. Vichara pradhanam means logic-oriented scripture.
Shastram.
Sahityena jnanam abhivardhate.
These are called Sahitya. That's what it says, right?
Definition for Sahitya.
Definition for Sahitya. Gadya, Padya, Kavyam, Vichara Pradhana Shastram, Sahityam iti katyate.
Sahityena jnanam abhivardhate. Literature enhances knowledge. Sangeetena shilpena. Shilpena is actually arts or any kind of craft. Sangeetena shilpena cha atma santoshaha bhavati. By music and craft, there is self-happiness or satisfaction. Eku trishu ekasya va jnanam manavasya avashyakam. These three or at least one knowledge is required for man. Essential for a person. Ekasmin api vichaye yasya utsahaha na bhavati saha pashuhu eva. A person who does not have interest in even one of these is definitely an animal. Pashoho pucham shringhecha bhavanti etasya manushasya tu tani na santi iteva bhedaha. The difference is animal has tail and horns, but person, the man does not have these. Aparopi bhedaha, one more difference is asti yat eshaha trinam na khadati pashavaha tu khadanti. Other difference is man does not eat grass, but animals do eat. Kintu etat pashunam paramam bhagadeyam. This is a great fortune for animals. Anyatha pashunam trinam eva durlabham syat. Otherwise, for animals, there will be scarcity of grass. Durlabham, rare or scarcity. व्याकरणांशः साहित्य संगीत कला विहीनः अकारांत पुल्लिंग साहित्य संगीत कला विहीन शब्द प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम साक्षात् अव्ययम पशुः उकारांत पुल्लिंग पशु शब्द प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम पुच्छ विशान हीनः अकारांत पुल्लिंग पुच्छ विशान हीन शब्द प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम तृणम अकारांत नपुंसकलिंग तृण शब्द द्वितीया विभक्ति एकवचनम न अव्ययम खादन शत्रु प्रत्यय तकारांत पुल्लिंग खादत् शब्द प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम
अत्र प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं ब्रैकेट मध्ये शत्रान्तः इति लेखितुं शक्यते
शत्रान्तः अपि अव्ययम जीवमानः अकारांत पुल्लिंग जीवमान शब्द प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं शानच् प्रत्यय
शानच् प्रत्ययः सम्यक्
तत् दकारांत नपुंसकलिंग तत् शब्द प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं भागधेयम् अकारांत नपुंसकलिंग भागधेय शब्द प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं परमम् अकारांत नपुंसकलिंग एकनिमिषम्
इदानीं परमं
परमम् अकारांत नपुंसकलिंग परम शब्द प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं पशूना उकारांत पुल्लिंग पशु शब्द षष्ठी विभक्ति बहुवचनं
उत्तमं षष्ठी बहु समासाः
समासा साहित्य संगीत कला विहीनः मध्ये साहित्य च संगीत च कला च
प्रयत्नं करोतु, जस्ट् ट्रै।
इतरेतर
द्वन्द्वः साहित्यं च संगीतं च कला च साहित्य समस्तपदं किम् अत्र?
साहित्य संगीत कलाः
कलाः विहीनः भवति चेत्
विहीन तृतीया विभक्ति
तृतीया तत्पुरुषः उत्तमं
तृतीया तत्पुरुषः साहित्य संगीत कलाभिः
विहीनः
पुच्छ विशानहीनः अपि पुच्छं च विषाणौ
विषाणौ च उत्तमं 2 horns वेरी गुड
इतरेतर द्वन्द्व पुच्छ विषाणाभ्यां पुच्छ विषाण
count the total.
ओके पुच्छ विषाणाभ्यः पुच्छ विषाणैः
नैः विषाण in dvandva it always takes the lingam of the
last
अन्तिमपदस्य अन्तिमपदस्य लिङ्गं भवति तदर्थं विषाणैः
पुच्छ विषाणैः हीनः
पुनः तृतीया
तत्पुरुषः
that's it उत्तमं भगिनी वेरी गुड
धन्यवादः भगिनी
सम्यक् कृतम् प्रश्नः अस्ति वा वेरी गुड वेरी स्ट्रक्चर्ड and nicely presented
धन्यवादः भगिनी
धन्यवादः प्रतिदिनम् एकं वा द्वे वा सुभाषितं स्वीकृत्य अत्र क्रमेण कर्तुं प्रयत्नं कुर्युः प्रतिदिनं सुभाषितद्वयं पठतु पुनः पुनः पठतु पठित्वा अत्र क्रमेण साहित्यसङ्गीतकलाविहीनः कमा साक्षात् कमा पशुः कमा पुच्छविषाणहीनः तृणं न खादन् कमा अपि जीवमानः तत् कमा भागधेयं परमं पशुना अत्र पदविभागः तादृशः भवति सन्धिः कः अत्र पश्यतु सन्धेः अनन्तरं वाक्यविश्लेषणम् अत्र क्रियापदं किं प्रथमा विभक्तिः का इति दृष्ट्वा क्रमेण प्रतिदिनम् एकं वा 1 or 2 subhashitam you can take and you can do अस्तु कथा का करोति
हरि ओं भगिनी नमस्ते
नमस्कारः
तृतीयपाठस्य काव्यकथा प्रथमभागः यदा ईश्वरः मन्मथं दग्धवान् तदा पार्वती खिन्ना ततः प्रतिनिवृत्तवती सा स्वकीयं बाह्यसौन्दर्यं निन्दितवती ततः तपश्शक्त्या ईश्वरः आराधनीयः इति संकल्पितवती तपः कर्तुम् अरण्यं गन्तुं निश्चितवती इमां दृष्ट्वा माता मेनादेवी उक्तवती बाले कठोरं तपश्चरणं क्व तव इदं कोमलं शरीरं क्व तपः कर्तुं बहु दुष्करं मास्तु प्रयत्नः इति किन्तु स्थिरनिश्चयं मनः निम्नाभिमुखं जलं च प्रति निवर्तयितुं कः वा शक्तः पार्वती जनकस्य अनुमतिं लब्ध्वा तपः आचरितुं गौरीशिखरं गतवती तत्र राजकुलोचितानि भूषणानि परित्यज्य वल्कलं धृतवती तपोनिरतां तां द्रष्टुम् अनेके ऋषयः समागतवन्तः धर्मवृद्धानां विषये वयः न परिगण्यते किल पार्वती ग्रीष्मका अस्तु भगिनि यदा ईश्वरः मन्मथं दग्धवान् तथा पार्वती किन्ना ततः प्रतिनिवृत्तवती when Ishvara burnt Manmatha to ashes, seeing that Parvati became sad and upset and she returned from that place. Pratinivruttavati, she returned. Sa swakiyam bhakya saundaryam ninditavati. She was criticized on her own external beauty. Tataha
criticized herself.
Herself भगिनि अस्तु भगिनि
she herself.
ततः तपश्शक्त्या ईश्वरः आराधनीयः इति सङ्कल्पितवती. So she decided to do आराधना to Shiva by doing tapas. तपः कर्तुम् अरण्यं गन्तुं निश्चितवती. She decided to go to the forest to do tapas. Imam drishtva mata Mena Devi uktavati. On seeing this, her mother Mena Devi said, Bhale katoram tapascharanam kva. Why are you taking up to do this difficult thing? Katoram is difficult. And tava idam komalam shariram kva. And you are very soft. At that age, that girl was very soft. Komalam. Shariram. Her body was so soft, so she will find difficult to do that tapas. So her mother is saying, why are you taking up this? Tapah kartum bahu dushkaram. It is also very difficult to do the tapas. Mastu prayatnaha. So you don't attempt to do this. Like that she told, her mother told. Kintu, even then, but sthira nischayam manaha. She decided very strongly in her mind that she has to do tapas. Like how they are giving an example, like water will flow always from upper side to the downside. Who can make it reverse? Nivartayitum kahava saktaha. Nobody will be able to reverse the flow of water. No, like that, her mind was it was not able to change her mind. Parvati janakasya anumatim labdva tapaha acharitum gauri shikaram gatavati. She got the permission from her father and acharitum and she went to Gauri Shikaram to do the tapas. Tatra rajakula uchitani bhushanani parityajya valkalam drutavati. There she left all her the jewels and all that, and her dressing, the way she dresses as a princess and all that she left. All the ornaments she didn't wear. Everything she dedicated everything, and she wore that valkalam marauri. Yes, beginning. And she wore that. And taponiratam tam drashtum aneke rushayah samagatavantaha. And many of the rishis came there to see her tapas. Dharma vruddhanam vishaye vayah na pariganyate kila. In the path of dharma, the age cannot be considered. Parvati ग्रीष्मकाले अस्तु भगिनि, I will read the next one भगिनि.
एकनिमिषम्. ईश्वरः मन्मथं दग्धवान् तदा पार्वती खिन्ना. अस्तु. सो पार्वती खिन्ना भावः कः?
खिन्ना इक्तप्रत्ययं भगिनि.
प्रयोगः खिन्ना विल् बी द विशेषणं टु पार्वती. खिन्ना पार्वती. सा स्वकीय षष्ठी तत्पुरुषः बाह्यस्य सौन्दर्यं पुनः षष्ठी तत्पुरुषः निन्दितवती. तपश्शक्त्या समासः
तपश्शक्त्या तपसः शक्त्या
करेक्ट.
यस् भगिनि.
तपसः शक्तिः तया ईश्वरः आराधनीयः. आराधनीयः प्रत्ययः कः?
इक्तप्रत्ययः भगिनि. आराधनीयः it has to be done. अनियर् भगिनि. अनियर् भगिनि. अनियर् it has to be done. Sorry भगिनि.
तपः कर्तुम् अरण्यं गन्तुं निश्चितवती. अस्तु. इमां दृष्ट्वा माता मीनादेवी उक्ते बाले कठोरं तपश्चरणम्. अत्र कठोरं तपश्चरणं भावः कः?
विशेषविशेषणभावः.
भावः तपश्चरणं.
तपः चरणं.
तपसः चरणं.
तपसः. अस्तु भगिनि. तपसः चरणं.
तपस् शब्दस्य षष्ठी. तपसः चरणं क्व तव इदं कोमलं शरीरं क्व इदं कोमलं. पुनः अत्र विशेषणविशेष्यं. तपः कर्तुं बहु दुष्करं. बहु इत्यपि अत्र विशेषणमेव. मास्तु सन्धिः कः?
मास्तु विसर्गस्य सकारं मास्तु मा प्लस् अस्तु.
सन्धिः कः?
सवर्णदीर्घ भगिनि.
सन्धिः. मा अस्तु मास्तु. स्थिर निश्चयं मनः निम्नाभिमुखं जलं च प्रतिनिवर्तयितुं कः वा शक्तः? पार्वती जनकस्य अनुमतिं लब्ध्वा तपः गौरीशिखरं गतवती.
गौरीशिखरं सम्भावनापूर्वपदं भगिनि.
गौरी इति शिखरः. राजकुल उचितानि भूषणानि परित्यज्य वल्कलं तपोनिरतां.
तपः निरतां. तपसः निरतां.
Nirata comes means, what is the meaning of that word?
To do the tapas. Tapo niratam drashtum. To see the way she is doing the tapas. Niratam. The one who is ready to do the tapas. Tapo.
Anybody else? निरतः इत्युक्ते कः? अमिता भगिनी वदतु.
तपेन निरतः.
शमिता पुनः वदतु भगिनी.
तपेन.
Not तपेन. न. शुभा भगिनी.
सप्तमी विभक्ति एकवचनं.
Tapasi. Engaged. Niratah means engaged in.
Tapomagnaha, like that.
In tapas. So tapasi nirata. Uttamam. Samasah kah atra?
Saptami tatpurush.
Saptami tatpurushah. Samyak. तपसि निरता तपो निरता तां द्रष्टुम् अनेके ऋषयः समागतवन्तः धर्मवृद्धानां धर्मस्य वृद्धः धर्मवृद्धानां विषये वयः न परिगण्यते वयः इति पुंसकलिङ्गः एकनिमिषं धन्यवादः नागवल्ली भगिनी जयन्ती भगिनी अपि करोति इति उक्तवती
अस्तु भगिनि
let her do the first part one more slide and then the second person can do it later धन्यवादः thank you all for filling in at the last moment सम्यक् कृतवती जयन्ती भगिनी करोतु
नमस्कारः
नमस्ते
पार्वती ग्रीष्मकाले पञ्चानाम् अग्नीनां मध्ये तपः कृतवती वृष्टिकाले शिलातले स्थित्वा वृष्टिविद्युतोः मध्ये एव तपः आचरितवती शीतकाले अहोरात्रं जलमध्ये एव स्थित्वा निराहार तपः अनुष्ठितवती प्रथमं फलानि खादति स्म ततः तानि परित्यज्य पर्णानाम् आहारं स्वीकृतवती पश्चात् पर्णानाम् आहारमपि परित्यक्तवती अतः एव तस्याः अपर्णा इति नाम प्रसिद्धम् पार्वती ग्रीष्मकाले पञ्चानाम् अग्नीनां मध्ये तपः कृतवती ड्यूरिङ्ग् सम्मर् पार्वती performed penance amidst the 5 fires pancha agnihi वृष्टिकाले शिलातले स्थित्वा वृष्टिविद्युतोः मध्ये एव तपः आचरितवती during rainy season she stood on the rock shilatale on a rock and performed penance amidst rain and lightning शीतकाले अहोरात्रं जलमध्ये एव स्थित्वा निराहारा तपः अनुष्ठितवती during winter she stayed ahoratram day and night jalamadhye in the water nirahara without food performing the penance pratamam phalani khadati sma initially she was taking only fruits tatah tani parityajya parnanam aharam svikritavati afterwards she left fruits and she took only leaves as her aharam as her food paschat parnanam aharam api parityaktavati later even eating the leaves she left even that अतः एव तस्याः अपर्णा इति नाम प्रसिद्धम् that is why her name as Aparna that is the one who doesn't even eat leaves that name is very popular shall we go for the vyakaranam for this
पञ्चानाम् अग्नीनां मध्ये तपः कृतवती वृष्टिकाले शिलातले स्थित्वा वृष्टिविद्युतोः मध्ये वृष्टिविद्युतोः समासः कः
इतरेतरद्वन्द्वः वृष्टिः विद्युतः विद्युतः वा वृष्टि विद्युतः मध्ये
प्रथमा विभक्तिः कथं भवति
वृष्टिः विद्युत्
वृष्टिः च
विद्युत् इट इज विद्युत्
विद्युत् शब्दः सो वृष्टिः च विद्युत् च कथं भवति
वृष्टि विद्युतः वृष्टि विद्युत् अलन्त शब्दमा
का जानाति विद्युत् शब्दः कथं भवति इति विद्युत्
विद्युत् सरित् शब्दवत् भगिनी तकारान्त स्त्रीलिङ्गः
तकारान्तः स्त्रीलिङ्गः सम्यक् कथं भवति सरित्
सरितौ सरितः
सरित् सरितौ सरितः विद्युत्
विद्युतौ विद्युतः
विद्युत् विद्युतौ विद्युतः सम्यक् सो वृष्टिः च विद्युत् च कथं भवति
वृष्टिविद्युतौ
वृष्टिविद्युतौ सम्यक् समस्तपदं वृष्टिविद्युतौ सम्यक् so this will be षष्ठी of that वृष्टिविद्युतोः मध्ये एव तपः आचरितवती सम्यक् पवित्रा भगिनी शीतकाले अहोरात्रं जलमध्ये जलस्य मध्ये एव स्थित्वा निराहारा how do you say nirahara
without ahara for nine samasa we use only
na
ahara it is bahuvi here
this can also be
na vidyate aharam
it could also be
sa
na vidyate
aharam yasyaha sa
instead of na I think you use ni there could be a form there it cannot be avyayi bhava because avyayi bhava will be an avyaya but here nirahara is defining Parvati so nirgatah aharah yasya sah nirgatah means you it goes out I don't think nirgatah will come it is yes but nirgatah means something which is which goes out right I'm just seeing what ahara rahitah then the rahitah will come I think it will be I think there is a word called nihi itself let me check this is an interesting one so we only know the form Ni means nir becomes without.
Nir is something like rahita only.
Yeah. So it cannot be pradi samasaha because it is aharaha. Now it has become aharaha has become ahara. So it has to be bahuvrihi only. I'm also thinking along with everybody here. So each one has their own interpretation that they've given in chat. But it cannot be anything else. See, if it is avyayi bhava, it will be avyaya padam, not possible. Pradi samasa is also not possible because aharaha becomes ahara. It is defining somebody who is not having ahara, which is a strilinga pada.
And it is a Visheshana pada for that
Parvati
also.
For Parvati. So the Pradi Samasa is ruled out. It cannot be directly Nai Samasaha again. Again, because aharaha becomes, it is bahuvrihihi. So I think another form, I think nihi aharaha yasyaha sa. I remember seeing this somewhere. Nihi ahara. Nihi means no ityarthe. Nirgataha. I don't know why nirgataha will come there. Nirgataha means that which comes out. There is no ahara. Basically, no ahara. Somebody for whom no ahara is there. Not nirgataha means left. That pada
doesn't suit here.
Doesn't suit here. This is a great one. Let me see if I can find out a little more. Definitely bahuvrihihi, but the ni, maybe na vidyate aharaha yasya saha. Yasyaha sa. How does the ni come there? Nirgataha will not come. Other samasas will not come because it is aharaha. So it has to be a bahuvrihihi form only. If it is avyayi bhavaha, then nirahara will not come. Niraharam. Aharasya abhavaha. Niraharam. Nir is the upasarga there. So na vidyate. So I think maybe we can take nihitaha aharaha. I don't know how people are getting these words. Nihitaha, nirgataha. How are you getting it? Okay, continue, Bhagini. Let's stop the conversation here. It is bahuvrihihi only. Only then aharaha can become ahara, and it can become the Visheshanam to Parvati. Such a simple word, but what a beautiful prayoga here. Astu prathamam palani tatah tani parityajya parnanam aharam svikritavati. Parnanam aharam api parityaktavati. Aparna. So this will be
a nice bahuvrihi.
This will be nai bahuvrihi. Na vidyate
parnam.
Yasyaha sa. Aparna. This is so beautiful. Na vidyate parnam yasyaha sa aparna. Iti nama prasiddham. Nama iti napumsakalingam tadartham prasiddham. Agre.
एतादृशेन कठोरेण तपश्चरणेन परमेश्वरः सन्तुष्टः अभवत् किन्तु सः पार्वतीं परीक्षितुम् इष्टवान् अतः सः ब्रह्मचारी वेषं धृत्वा पार्वत्याः आश्रमम् आगतः पार्वती तम् आदरेण सत्कृतवती. By such severe penance, Lord Shiva became pleased, but he wanted to test Parvati. Therefore, he came to Parvati's hermitage in the guise of a brahmachari, and Parvati received him with respect.
Uttamam. Katorena tapasah tapascharaneena parameshwaraha santushtaha Parvatim parikshitum tumun pratyayah. Atah sa brahmachari vesham. This will be Shashti, I think.
Brahmacharinaha vesham.
Dratva Parvatyaha ashramam agatah. Atra saha iti kartari prayoge asti, kintu
Gamanakriya
ta prayoge bhavitum arhati. Parvati tam adarena satkritavati. Astu. Dhanyavadah Bhagini. Samyak.
Dhanyavadah.
Very good. द्वितीयभागं का करोति? वृष्टिकाले वृष्टिः इति काले वृष्टेः कालः वृष्टिकालः. There is a season called Vrishti. There is no time called Vrishti, right? Shubha Bhagni?
Yeah, yes, Bhagni.
It
So
is
I thought,
season called Rutu is okay. There is no time called Vrishti time, right? So at the time of rain, so it will be Shashti.
Okay. I thought it is like rainy season. I thought like that.
But that is not season. No, Kalaha is time.
Time.
It is not Ritu.
Okay. I got it. Thank you.
द्वितीय भागं का करोति? पवित्र भगिनी करोतु.
ततः हरः तां तपसः कारणम् अपृच्छत्. पार्वती, तव शीलस्वभावादयः तपस्विनाम् अपि आदर्शभूताः एव. किन्तु अहं तव तपसः कारणं ज्ञातुम् इच्छामि. यतः तव जननं ब्रह्मणः कुले सौन्दर्यं लोकातिशयम्, ऐश्वर्यम् अपारं, नवयौवनम् अपि अस्ति. कुतः वा इदं तपश्चरणं? सौन्दर्यम् ऐश्वर्यं सर्वम् अस्ति. इतोऽपि किम् अधिकम् अपेक्षितम्? यदि तपस्या कञ्चित् वरं प्राप्तुम् इच्छसि तर्हि तव प्रयत्नः व्यर्थः एव. वरपक्षीयाः एव भवतीम् अन्विष्येयुः. रत्नं कमपि न अन्विषयति, किन्तु जनाः रत्नम् अन्विष्यन्ति खलु इति. ब्रह्मचारिणः वचनानि श्रुत्वा पार्वती तूष्णीं स्थिता. पार्वत्याः सखी परमेश्वरं प्राप्तुम् एव इदं तपः इति उक्तवती. ततः हरः तां तपसः कारणम् अपृच्छत्. So Haraha, Shiva asked Parvati the reason for her tapaha. Parvati, tava shila swabhavadayah tapasvinam api adarsha bhutaha eva. Your character, that is an role model, adarsha bhuta for tapasvis also. Kintu aham tava tapasah karanam jnatum ichchami. But then I want to know the reason for your penance. Yatah tava jananam brahmanah kule. Because you were born in a brahmana kule or like higher caste. Saundaryam lokatishayam. Your beauty is very famous. Aishwaryam aparam. Lots of Aishwaryam. You can call it as wealth. Nava yauvanam api asti. You have youthfulness also. Kutaha va idam tapascharanam. Why are you during a severe penance like this? Saundaryam, Aishwaryam, Sarvam asti. You have beauty, Aishwaryam, everything with you. Ito api kim adhikam apekshitam. What do you expect more than this? What else do you want? Yadi tapasa kanchit varam praptum ichchasi, tarhi tava prayatnah vyartah eva. If you are doing penance to get a good bridegroom, even then this is a waste only. Varapakshiyaha anvishyeyuhu. The groom's side will come in search for you. Ratnam kamapi na anvishyati. Ratnam, that is a jewel, it doesn't go in search of anything. Kintu janaha ratnam anvishyanti kalu. But then people come in search of Ratnam, isn't it? Brahmacharinaha vachanani shrutva Parvati tushneem sthita. Listening to these words of the brahmachari, Parvati was silent. She stood silent. Parvatyaha Sakhi, Parvati's friend, Parameshwaram Praptum Eva Idam Tapaha. She is doing the severe penance to obtain Lord Shiva. She said like that.
Uttamam. Tataha haraha tam tapasah karanam aprichat. Prich dhatu asti. So both of them will be in Dvitiya. Tam and karanam. Parvati tava Sheela Swabhavadayah. Tapasvinam Adarsha Bhutaha. Sheela Swabhavaha will be what, Samasa? Sambhavana, is it?
I think so, Bhagini. I'm confused. I'm not able to understand from where to pick up Samasa. There are so many options coming. If we do Google also, it becomes really confusing.
Oh, you should never ask Google for Samasa. No, ChatGPT is an utter failure when it comes to Samasas. Don't even venture there.
Okay.
If you ask right, it will tell, if you give it 10, about 9, it will say it is Sashti Tatpurushaha. Never seek Google.
Is there any authentic source, Bhagini? I don't know.
No. Unfortunately, no. Which is why I keep saying Samasa, go with the examples that we have given. Even this, we are just doing out of curiosity and take it with a pinch of salt. I could be completely wrong, right? Like I have said, because Samasa is so vistaram, sometimes it is contextual, sometimes some of the padas cannot be used with certain kind of padas, and we don't know. Yeah, so we are just taking a chance here, right? By doing the Samasa part. That is why I'm also learning here. Never go into Google or ChatGPT for Samasa. It is an utter failure. I don't know, because Sheelaha is a type of Swabhavaha. Right? So I'm just thinking it could be Sheelaha.
Should we take it as Visheshanam for your Sheela Swabhavam also? I don't know. Is that possible?
Sheelaha. No, so Sheelaha iti Swabhavaha. I'm thinking it is Sambhavana. Anybody agrees? Shantaha iti Swabhavaha, right? So it is a type of character. So I am thinking this will be Sambhavana. I am definitely not going to ask Google, or it'll by default say it is Shashti Tatpurushaha. Yeah, it is so fond of Shashti Tatpurushaha. Trust me, because for generating homework, a couple of times I tried saying, can you give me some words? And it gave me some words, and then I wanted a Mishrita Abhyasaha. So I thought, okay, let me try it out and see if it will give me a nice Prathama to Saptami Tatpurusha Samasaha Mishrita Abhyasaha. It gave me, and then it said everything was all was Shashti. Then I said, okay, bye to you. I am not coming back to you again. Tapasvinam api adarsha bhutaha kintu aham tava tapasaha karanam. When you do a tapasaha karanam, how will this
the reason for your penance?
So what will be the samasta pada? Tapasaha karanam. Tapas karanam will not. Tapas karanam, and then sakaraha will become lopaha. So it will be tapah karanam. It will be one word, tapaha with a visargaha. Tapah karanam. Jnatumichami yataha tava jananam brahmanaha kule. Okay. Saundaryam.
Okay, there's a tapa klesham at the end of the story. I was thinking what that is. So I think it will come like this, tapasaha karanam probably.
The Uttvam. Bhagini, I think the Uttvam happens only when you have the I think Utvam will happen. Tapo Karanam will come, is it? I'm just thinking whether it will be only for Mridu and
That was how we did it, Bhagini. When we did Sandhi, we did it like that only. So that ka is actually it. I don't know what to do with that. We have not done anything with that ka.
Let me look at the. So Manaha becomes Mano. Is it for everything? Can you think of an example that we did? Manasaha Sanchalam. Did we do that? That's what I think. It is not for Karkasha.
That is even that nih also. There's a nih kalmasham in the story. That was also a doubt for me, because again a karkasha vyanjanam is there, and that nihi or
it is
nir.
for Mridu and I don't know. I could not find this in the Samasa book. I could not find this sutram in Ashtadhyayi. I'm probably not looking at the right place. I'll see whom I can ask. Dr. Soumya Bagni is very busy. It's planning that she is working on. I'll see if I can catch hold of her and ask. I think Tapo Karanam, Karkasha will not. I thought Karkasha will not happen. Jayanti Bagni, if you find it somewhere, let me know. I was not able to find this sutram at all. It's probably in Ashtadhyayi. An example is given which I am not looking correctly. Like Manaha, Vayaha, Tapaha. Somebody finds, just share me the link and I'll see whether it is only for, if it's for all.
Okay.
The padas that I am able to think are all Mridu. Mano, Buddhi, Hankara, Chittani, Naham. Mano becomes Buddhi. Again, it is Mridu. Manasa, Nirmitam, Mano, Nirmitam. Nakara, again, Mridu. I'm just trying to think of an example. Manashanti, we write it as Manashanti only, no? We don't say Mano Shanti. Manaha Shanti. Shantihi. We don't say Mano Shantihi, I think. Manashanti. It doesn't happen for Karkasha, but I was not able to find the sutra for that. Okay. What will be this? Lokatishayam.
Lokatishayam. Samasa Bagni.
Don't worry, I'm also thinking along with you, so don't worry about it.
I have just written it as Lokatishayam for Sandhi. Again,
Sandhi. So, translate?
Atishayam is like either Adisayam or something that is not normal, Asadharanam.
So?
Lokanam. Loke or in the world.
I think it will be Saptami, no? Loke Adishayam. In the world, it is a wonder. But sometimes I've also seen that we say in English as in is taken as off in Sanskritam.
Sanskritam, yes.
I have seen cases where in English we say in. But it is taken as lokasya atishayam. I think in this case, loke only will come, I think. Aishwaryam aparam. Nava yauvanam. Samasaha.
Nava yauvanam api asti. Visheshanam. New. Visheshanam.
Navam yauvanam.
We did one Nava Annam, I think. Nava Annam.
Tahava idam tapascha. Okay, saundaryamaisha sarvamapi. Itopi kim adikam apekshitam yadi tapasa. तर्हि तव प्रयत्नः व्यर्थः विशेषणविशेष्यम्.
Bhagni, this Anvaish Yeyuhu, it's a linga. I searched in Ashtadhyayi, but it is as Anvaicheyuhu. Ish dhatu anu adhikam ish iti upasargah. Anvichet, anvichetam, anvicheyuhu iti chakaraha is there.
Anveshanam, anvishyeyuhu. I'll check that, Bhagni. Anveshanam means to search.
Search, yes.
I'm still in the previous word. Varapakshiyaha. It should be Varanam, no? Varanam Pakshiyaha.
Pakshiyaha. Pakshiyaha will come under what word? Even that I am not sure. Paksha, Pakshi,
it is a Tadditantaha. Ratnam Anvishyati. Anvishyati. Kintu Janaha Ratnam Kalkalu. Okay. Brahmacharinaha Vachanani Parvati. Tushnim Sthita Parvatyaha Parameshwaram Praptumeva Idam Tapaha Iti Uktavati. Agree. Let's start straightforward. Oh, we have. Okay.
We have some more.
Go ahead.
Punaha api Shivaha Parvatim Parikshitum Evam Uktavan. He Gauri, Aham Tam Parameshwaram Janami. Saha Sarvada Amangalakaryeshu Asaktaha Asti. Sarvatha Saha Tava Anurupo Na. Shamshana Bhumihi Eva Tasya Vasasthanam. Chitabhasma Eva Tasya Lepana Dravyam. Raktamayam Gajacharma Eva Tasya Dukulam. Sarpaha Tasya Bhushanani. Vriddha Vrishabha Tasya Vahanam. Etadrisha Varasya Apeksha Kutaha Saha Virupakshaha. Saundaryam Nasti. Tasya Mata Pitaraukau. Tasya Kulam Agnatam. Saha Swayam Digambaraha. Tasya Aishwaryam Nyatam Eva Asti. Evam Vareshu Ye Amshaha Apekshitaha Teshu Ekaha Api Amshaha Tasmin Nasti. Kimartham Bhavati Haram Ichchati Iti. Kimartham Bhavati Haram Ichchati Iti. Evam Harasya Nindam Shrutva Parvati Kupita. So, Punaha api Shivaha. Again, Shiva wanted to Parikshitum, test Parvati. So, he asked her, Aham Tam Parameshwaram Janami. So, he tells her, I know your Parameshwara. Saha Sarvada Amangala Kareshu Asaktaha. He always, he does some Amangala Karyam, or he is in contact with Amangala Karyam, or not good things. Sarvata Saha Tava Anurupona. He can never be a good match for you. Shamshana Bhumihi Eva Tasya Vasasthanam. So the graveyard is his Vasasthanam, is the place where he stays. Chita Basma, the Basma that we get there in the graveyard, that is only his Lepana Dravyam. So he applies that on his body. Raktamayam Gaja Charma. Elephant skin with full of blood is his dukulam, is his cloth. Sarpaha tasya bhushanani. The snake is his abhushanam. Vriddha Vrishabha, the old Vrishabha, that is his vahanam. Etadrisha varasya apeksha kutaha. So why are you praying for such a bridegroom, such a vara? Saha virupakshaha. So we should take this as his eyes, Bhagini. He has Virupa Aksha. Saundaryam Nasti. He is not beautiful. There's no beauty. Who are his parents? Nobody knows that. His kulam is Agnatam. He himself is a Digambaraha. So he doesn't have, he roams about everywhere. Aishwaryam Nyatam Eva Asti. So no Aishwaryam with him. I think we can take it like that. Evam Vareshu Ye Amshaha Apekshita. So what is generally expected from a bridegroom? Among those aspects, even one is not there with Parameshwaraha. Why do you like Hara, or why do you want to marry Hara? So this kind of ninda upon Hara, that listening to that Parvati, she becomes angry.
उत्तमं पुनः अपि शिवः परीक्षितुमेव हे गौरी अहं तं परमेश्वरम् I know अमङ्गलकार्येषु समासः
सप्तमी in अमङ्गलकार्येषु he is always asaktah is to be in contact or to do something.
Who for amangalakaryeshu?
Amangalam iti karyama. Or visheshna visheshya bhava.
Amangalam karyam teshu or amangalani karyani teshu.
Okay.
Sarvatas saha tava anurupah. Smashana bhumihi eva tasya vashasthanam. Okay. Chitabhasmameva lepanadravyam. Raktamayam gajacharva eva tasya dukulam. Sarpaha. Okay. Vriddha vrishabha tasya. Vriddha vrishabha. Virupakshaha. How will this come?
What have I written? I think I had written it as Virupam Akshi Yasya Saha. Bahuvrihi. I think Akshi comes as Guni Shabdaha. So Rupam. And then we had Napumsakalingaha. So Yasya Saha. That is how I have written it.
That sounds right to me. Tasya mata pitarau.
Mata cha pita cha. Dvandvaha. Itaretara dvandvaha. Dikambaraha jashtva sandhi.
Digambaraha, how will samasa come?
Dikambaraha, okay. I think Dikambaraha, Ambaram is cloth, Bhagini. Is it like that? Vastram? So then Dikambaraha, Dik will be Disha, side, directions. So Dishaha, Ambaram, Yasyasaha.
Dishaha, what is the Vachanam?
Dishaha, I think, is Ekavachanam only, Bhagini. Pratama, Bahuvachanam, I think.
Then Ambaram won't come, no?
Okay.
Say it in, yeah. So if you say Dishaha.
Ambaram is like Phala Shabda only, va? Ambaram, Ambare. Dishaha, Ambarani, then yes.
Yes. एवं वरेषु ये अपेक्षिताः अंशाः अपेक्षिताः तस्मिन् नास्ति किमर्थं हर्षति पार्वती पिता It cannot be Anurupa, Rupaha will come, right? So I think there should be a clause that converts this into Bahuvrihi. It is probably something that we have not done.
Virupakshaha.
No, Anurupaha. Rupasya yogyam anurupam, right? So anurupaha is there. So there should be a clause that changes that anurupaha to anurupa. Maybe it is the same clause for niraharaha. Avyayi bhava also changes into bahuvrihi into a different clause. That is right. Ka, kha, pa, pa. Visargaha remains visargaha. Correct. We can apply that rule directly and then keep it as, what was the pada? Tapaha Karanam. So we can keep it as such. Tapaha Karanam. Yeah. That sounds right. Tapascharanam will be tapascharanam. The sandhi will happen there. Astu. Lepanasya dravyam raktam raktamayam gajasya charma. Last part.
सा ब्रह्मचारिणम् उद्दृश्य भोः त्वं हरस्य स्वरूपं यथार्थतया न जानासि। सः हरः श्मशाने विद्यमानः अपि त्रिलोकनाथः। श्मशाने विद्यमानः अपि त्रिलोकनाथः। सः एव मम प्रियः। एतस्मिन् विषये त्वया सह अधिकं वक्तुं न इच्छामि। अन्यत्र गच्छामि। महापुरुषाणां निन्दा न श्रोतव्या इति उक्त्वा अन्यत्र प्रस्थिता। पार्वत्याः निष्कल्मषभक्त्या प्रीत्या च शिवः सन्तुष्टः अभवत्। सः स्वस्वरूपं धृत्वा पार्वत्याः करं गृहीतवान्। हे पार्वती, तव तपसा अहं क्रीतः, तव दासः अस्मि इति उक्तवान् च। अतीव सन्तुष्टा पार्वती तपक्लेशं विस्मृतवती। सा विवाहार्थं प्रस्तावः मत्पितुः हिमालयस्य समीपे कर्तव्यः इति सखी मुखेन तं सूचितवती। सा ब्रह्मचारिणम् उद्दृश्य. So Parvati looks at the brahmachari. He had already spoken lots of ninda about Shiva, and Parvati is angry. So she looks at him and tells him that you do not know about Harasya Swarupam, his actual form. You do not know. Saha Haraha Shmashane Vidyamanaha api Trilokanathah. Even though he stays at the graveyard, he is the lord of the three worlds. Saha eva mama priyaha. He is my priya. I like him only. Etasmin vishaye tvaya saha adhikam vaktum na ichami. I do not want to argue with you or talk with you about this more. Anyatra gachami. So I will go away somewhere. Mahapurushanam ninda na shrotavya. So ninda of great people, I do not want to listen that. Telling like that, anyatra prasthita. Parvati goes away from there. Parvatyaha nishkalmasha bhaktya. So looking at Parvati's pure bhakti and love towards him, Shiva becomes very santushtaha, very happy. He comes in his swarupam, in his original form, and he holds Parvati's hand and he tells her, Tava tapasa aham kritaha. So it's like your tapasa, it brought me, like it's like that Bhagini, it has captured me.
Correct. I am happy by your tapas.
Yes. Tava dasaha asmi. So I am your dasaha. So I am very much happy with your penance. He tells like that. Ativa santushta Parvati. So Parvati is very happy listening to this and seeing that that person is none other than Shiva himself. She vismritavati. She forgets her tapaklesham, all the troubles that she took for such a severe penance. Sa vivahartam prastavah matpituhu himalayasya samipe kartavyah. So she tells that vivaha prastavah, that is she asks Shiva to come to her father Himalaya, the mountain Parvatarajaha, and ask for her hand. So she conveys this message through her Sakhi to Shiva.
Interesting, we are reading this today.
Yes, Bhagini.
After all these changes in class timings, Shiva and Parvati they're getting married today.
Yes.
Sa brahmacharinam uddishya tava harasya swarupam. यथार्थतया न जानासि
लोकस्य नाथः
त्रयाणां लोकानां समाहारः त्रिलोकं त्रिलोकस्य नाथः त्रिलोकनाथः
महापुरुषाणां निन्दा षष्ठी महान पुरुष will come under chaturthi विशेषणं महत् पुरुषः
how महत्
महान् पुरुषः विशेष्य भावं भगिनी विशेषण पूर्वपदकर्मधारयः
so it will be
महान् पुरुषः एव
महान् पुरुषः तेषां निन्दा न श्रोतव्या निन्दार्थं श्रोतव्या अन्यत्र प्रस्थिता I'll add a full stop here पार्वत्याः निष्कल्मष भक्त्या how will this samasa
oh that is where no idea Bhagini actually either we should take it as visheshanam because of
nishkalmasha bhaktihi
yasyaha sa that's what I have written
bhaktya is there so nishkalmasha bhaktihi taya
okay
that's it
okay
it is not defining Parvati it is by the nishkalmasha bhakti of Parvati
okay
Can members not type while we are doing here? It is very distracting for both Pavitra Bhagini and I. When we are working it out, if you are typing, then it is not helpful for anybody, right? Nishkalmasha bhaktihi taya. Pritya cha shivaha santushtaha. Swasya swarupam. Tapasa aham. Is it Preetaha?
Where Bhagini? Preetya only is given in the book.
No, hey Parvati, tava tapasa aham.
Preetaha only is there.
It's not Preetaha.
No, it is given Kritaha only in the textbook. So that is what even while the
anybody with new textbook? I've never heard this before. So here, I think Kritaha here will come under Krinati Kritaha will come. So Kritaha.
I thought probably it brought me here. I don't know how
you have bought me. That kind. Your tapas, not brought, bought.
Sorry, bought.
Brought.
Is bring.
Krinati Kritaha. You have bought me through your tapas. Bought me, yeah. Tava dasaha. So that's why dasaha asmi. If you follow the next line, I think it is clear there. Ativa santushta tapak klesham asi tapak klesham. The ka and pa varga, the visarga remains the same. See, that's the thing, no? When you do something like samasa, you are like wondering what will come there. It is so simple. If it is ka varga, pa varga, visarga remains the same.
Remains the same because we also did the prata, kali and all we did.
It will remain the same. So tapaha karanam, tapasaha karanam, tapah karanam. It will remain the same. Sa vivahartam. What will be vivahartam?
Vivahasya artham? No. Vivahartham. Come, place a proposal to my father for marriage.
For marriage. So, think.
Vivahaya, fourth, the chaturthi.
Vivahaya?
Okay, there I'm good. I am, sorry, Bhagini.
Correct. Correct.
Lingam will be now Napumsaka Lingam here.
Correct. So Vivahaya.
Idam. Idam, or I think I got this wrong.
I
am idam.
I think Vivahartam Prastavaha. I think this is in Dvitiya. Vivahartaha, Vivahaya, Ayam, Dvitiya will come here, I think. You can also, if you just take it individually, you can say Vivahaya, Idam.
Idam.
Himalasya Samipe. Iti Sakhi Mukhena. What will be the
Sakhi Mukhena, through the Sakhi Tritiya. Sakhyaha va?
Sakhyaha,
that will be Sashti.
Sakhyaha
Mukham Tena.
Tena, correct. Sakhyaha Mukham Tena. Very good. Uttama. Very good. This is a good learning. I think we are over time. I will split the questions and I will share it in the group. Just try it out. Granthakara Parichayaha. Ka karoti?
Namaste Sarvebhyo.
Namaste.
Granthakara Parichaya. Jyotish Shastrajna. Yeah. So this is basically the Granthakaras who were renowned for their contribution to Jyotish Shastra. Jyotish Shastrasya Shastriyatvam Parikalpitam Aryabhattena eva. Aryabhattam Aryabhattah itya api nirdishanti kechan. Aryabhattasya janma Chatushat Chatvarinchat Kristashaka 476 Tame Varshe Pataliputra Nagare Patana Jatam iti Kristashaka Chatushata Nava Navati Varshe Eshaha Aryabhatiyam iti Grantham Likhitavan iti cha Gyayate. Eshaha Swasya Trayovinshati Vashatame Vayasi Evat Etam सिद्धांत प्रतिपादकं श्रेष्ठं ग्रंथं रचितवान् आसीत्. एतस्मात् एव वयम् ऊहितुं शक्नुमः यत् एतस्य प्रतिभा कीदृशी आसीत् इति.
Very good.
So this is about Aryabhatta. So the scientific foundation of astronomy was actually established by Aryabhatta. So Jyotish Shastrasya Shastriyatvam Parikalpitam. Aryabhattam, so some scholars also refer to him as Aryabhat. Aryabhattasya janma, so in CE, so Krista Shaka is what is being referred to. So in 476 CE, that is also known as Anno Domini, he was born in Pataliputra, which is modern day Patna. In 499 CE, he basically composed his first work, which is known as Aryabhatiya. So at the age of 23, Eshaha Swasya Trayovimshati Tame Vayasi. At the age of 23, he wrote Siddhanta Pratipadakam, which is a very remarkable treatise presenting astronomical and mathematical principles. So in etasmat eva vayam uhitum shaknumaha yat etasya pratibha kidrishi asit iti. So at such a young age, he has been able to write this great creation. From that, we can easily infer the extraordinary brilliance and intellectual capacity that he possessed. Next slide. Aryabhatiya Granthena Mahasankhya api Sanya Rupena Katham Sangrena Lekhaniyaha. Iti Vishayaha Varga Dhanamula Tribhujadi Ganita Vishayaha Katapayadi Sanya Kramaha Kala Vibhaga Nakshatra Gati Bhagana दिनरात्र्यादिविषयाः च अपि विवृताः सन्ति। मया नूतनतया किमपि न उच्यते, पूर्वजैः उक्तम् एव स्फुटतया निरूप्यते इति स्वग्रन्थे उक्तवान् अस्ति एषः। पञ्चाङ्गकर्तारः बहवः एतस्य सिद्धान्तम् एव अनुसरन्ति.
Excellent pronunciation, Bhagini. How much you have put in the work to read it correctly. Kudos to you.
Dhanyawad. So in the Aryabhatiya Grantham, Aryabhatta has explained how even very large numbers could be represented symbolically. That is, Mahasankhya api Sanyarupena Katham Sangrehena Lekhniya. So symbolic representation of large numbers he had introduced. He dealt with topics such as extraction of square. So Varga Ghanamulaha, Tribhujadika, so that is square and cube roots. Tribujaga is calculations involving triangles, and other branches of mathematics. Katapayadi Sanya Kramaha. So he introduced the Katapayadi system, which is actually a method of assigning numerical values to syllables for concise representation. So now, Skala Vibhaga Nakshatra Gati Bhagana Dinaratriadi Vishayaha. So this text also elaborates on the division of time, motion of stars, planetary calculations, and the measurements of day and night.
Very good.
Aryabhatta himself humbly acknowledges in his work that Maya Nyunataya Kimapi na Uchyate. Nutanataya. I do not claim novelty. This is nothing is my own creation or my own introduction. It merely represents clearly what was already stated by our ancients, Purvajayi. So this shows his respect for the tradition while offering clarity and precision. Okay, Panchanga Kartaraha Bhava Etasya Siddhantam Eva Anusaranti. So Panchangam, that is almanacs. Panchanga makers have followed his astronomical principles as the foundation for their calculations. So this is about Aryabhatta.
5 points.
So Aryabhatta wrote the Aryabhatiyam and the Siddhanta Pratipadakam at a very young age. He introduced various mathematical calculation techniques like square, cube roots, the Katapayadi system, which was for assigning numerical values to syllables. He also contributed to understanding the division of time, motion of stars, planetary calculations, and he has actually humbly mentioned that none of these are his own creations, and he is only conveying what was already conveyed by the ancients, and many Panchanga makers have followed his astronomical principle.
Excellent. Uttama.
The next is Varahamihira. Khagolam Jyotisham Ganitam Cha iti Jyotisha Shastrasya Trayah Vibhagaha. Khagolam Grahachalanadikam Gyapayati. Manava Jivane Grahadinam Prabhava Nirupayati Jyotisham. Etesham Phalam Nirnayanti Ganitam. Varahamihiraha etan trin bhagan api adhikritya grantham vilikhya. Phala Jyotisha Shastrasya Adhya Pravartakaha iti khyataha asti. Eshaha Krishakta Shashtashatake Asit iti pariganyate. Vikramaadityasya Asthane Sthiteshu Navasu Ratneshu Anyatamaha Asit Eshaha. Itya api Pratipadayanti Kecha. Eshaha Avanti Nivasi Asit iti Aditya Dasah Etasya Pita Asit iti cha Gyayate. So Jyotisha Shastram, that is astronomy, astrology, is traditionally divided into 3 branches. Khagolam, that is astronomy, which is concerned with the movement of planets and celestials. So Khagolam is Graha Chalana Adikam Gyapayati, movements of planets and celestial bodies. Manava Jivane Grahadinam Prabhava Nirupayati Jyotisham. Second is Jyotisha or astrology, which explains the influence of planets and stars on human life. Etesham phalam nirnayati Ganita. So Ganita, that is mathematics, provides the calculation necessary to determine the results of the astronomical and astrological observations. So Varahamihira, etan treen bhagan api. So the great scholar Varahamihira composed works encompassing all these three divisions. Bhagan api adhikritya grantham vilikhya phala jyotish shastra adhya pravartaka iti khyatah asti. So because of this systematic treatment of predictive astrology introduced by Varahamihira, he is renowned as the first major authority of predictive astrology. Phala Jyotisha is predictive astrology. So, Eshah Krishatakah Shashcha Shataki Asit iti Pariganyate. He is believed to have lived in the 6th century CE. Vikramaadityasya asthane sthiteshu navasu ratneshu anyatamaha asit Eshah. So some scholars state that Varahamihira was one of the Navaratnas, the 9 gems in the court of King Vikramaditya. इत्यपि प्रतिपादयन्ति केचन. एषः अवन्ती निवासी आसीत् इति आदित्यदासः एतस्य पिता आसीत् इति च ज्ञायते. So he is known to have been a native of Avanti, which is modern day Ujjain, and his father's name was Aditya Dasa. Uttama. Panchasiddhantika Lagu Samhita Varaha Samhita बृहज्जातकम् इत्येते ग्रन्थाः एतेन रचिताः सन्ति. तत्र बृहज्जातकं सुप्रसिद्धं. बृहज्जातके चतुर्सहस्र श्लोकः 100 अध्यायाः च सन्ति. ज्योतिष्कलक्षणं, नक्षत्रव्यूह, वृष्टि, वास्तुविद्या, अश्वलक्षणं, वज्रपरीक्षा, पाकाध्यायः इत्यादयः बहवः विषयाः निरूपिताः सन्ति अत्र. अतः एषः ग्रन्थः लघु विश्वकोशः इत्येव परिगण्यते. पूर्वकृतीनाम् आधारेण ग्रन्थं रचितवान् एषः तत्र आधारग्रन्थान् अपि उल्लिखति. जातकस्वरूप ज्ञापके, ग्रीक होराशास्त्र विभागे, ग्रीक पद्धते विवरणं, ग्रीक पारिभाषिक शब्दानां प्रयोगः च विशेषतः दृश्यते अत्र. So Varahamihira authored several important works. Of them are the Panchasiddhantika, Laghu Samhita, Varaha Samhita, and Brihad Jataka. So etena tatra Brihad Jatakam suprasidam. So Brihad Jataka is especially the famous one, which is actually in the field of astrology. It contains 4,000 verses, Chatusahasra Shlokaha, and 100 chapters, Shata Adhyayaha, making it one of the most comprehensive classical texts on predictive astrology. Jyotish Lakshanam, Nakshatra Vyuham. So in Brihad Samhita, Varahamihira covers a vast range of subjects like Jyotish Lakshanam, which is astronomical and astrological characteristics, Nakshatra Vyuha, which is constellations and star formations, Vrishti, which is actually the study of rainfall and weather predictions, Vastu Vidya, which is architecture and Vastu principles, Ashwa Lakshanam, characteristics of horses, Vajra Pariksha, which is testing of gems and minerals and precious stones, Pakadhyayaha, cookery and food related topics. So all these different subjects have been covered. And because of this, Atah Esha Grantha Laghu Vishwakosha Ityeva Pariganyate. So because of this, it has a scope of encyclopedia. And it is often regarded as a miniature encyclopedia. Laghu Vishwakosha. Vishwakosha is an encyclopedia. Laghu Vishwakosha is a miniature encyclopedia. Purvakritinam adharena grantham rachitavan esha tatra adhara granthan api ullikhati. So again, you can see the humility of all these great people. Varahamihira had actually built his work upon earlier traditions. And he has been giving due respects to them by frequently citing the sources and acknowledging the prior authorities. So ullikhati, adhara granthan api ullikhati. Jataka swarupa jnavake Greek hora shastra vibhage Greek paddhate vivaranam. So interestingly, Brihad Samhita also shows Greek influence. It includes descriptions of Greek methods of horoscope, Jataka Gyapate, divisions, and employs Greek technical terms, Greek paddhate. This highlights the cultural exchange between India and the Greek, the Hellenic world during that time.
Very good.
So Greek paribhashika shabdanam prayogah cha visheshate drishyate atra. I think that was it with Varahamihira.
5 points, 5 or 6.
The 5 points is so Varahamihira is basically contributed to the Jyotish Shastra with the 3 branches, Khagola, Jyotisha, and Ganita. And then he has made a big contribution to predictive astrology. And then he has authored several important works, out of which Brihad Jataka is one of the most important, which has about 4,000 verses and 100 chapters. Brihad Samhita in detail is like a mini encyclopedia which covers various subjects like astronomy, constellations and star formations, rainfalls, architecture, study of horses, gems and cookery. And the work by Varahamihira has always humbly regarded the traditions from whom he has adopted those topics. And Varahamihira's work also shows Greek influence.
Very good.
Next is Brahmagupta. Bhaskaracharyen Ganaka Chakra Chudamani iti shlagitah Brahmaguptah Jyotisha-shastre prasiddha panditah. Brahmasfuta siddhantah khandakhadyagam cha iti granthadvayam rachitavan asti iti esha. Brahmasfuta siddhante drishyamanaat ullekhat gyayate yat eshah kri shataka panchashat ashtanavati tame varshe janma praptavan iti. Vishnuguptah iti etasya pituh nama iti Ashriyadata Raja Vyagra Namaka iti Trinchati Tame Vayasi Tena Sacha Grantha Rachitaha iti cha. Brahmasfuta Siddhante Graha Ganitama Pati Ganitama Kshetra Ganitama Ityadaya Vibhagaha Santi. So Bhaskaracharya has praised Brahmagupta as the Ganaka Chakra Chudamani, as the crest jewel among the calculators, Ganaka calculations. And he was a renowned scholar in Jyotisha Shastre, Prasiddha Pandita. He authored 2 major works, Brahma Sfuta Siddhanta and Khanda Khadyaka. Brahma Sfuta Siddhante Drishyamanat Ullekhat Gyayate. So from references within Brahmasfuta Siddhanta, we learned that he was born in 598 CE. Vishnugupta iti etasya pitu nama. His father's name was Vishnugupta. Ashriyadata Raja Vyagra Namakah. So his patron was King Vyagraha. Remarkably, he composed the Brahmasfuta Siddhanta at the young age of 30. Brahmasfuta Siddhante Graha Ganitam Party Ganitam. So Graha Ganitam is planetary calculations. So the text that is divided in Brahmasfuta are basically in 3 major sections. Graha Ganita, which is planetary calculations. Party Ganitam, that is arithmetic and algebra. And Kshetra Ganitam, which is geometry and mensuration. So together, these works established Brahmagupta as one of the most influential mathematicians and astronomers of classical India, shaping both Indian and later in the Islamic mathematical traditions as well. So the 5 top points about Brahmagupta is, he was regarded as the Gana Chakra Chudamani by the great Bhaskaracharya himself. He was a renowned scholar of Jyotish Shastra who authored Brahma Sphuta Siddhanta and Khandak Adyaka. He lived in the 598 CE, and he composed the Brahma Sphuta Siddhanta, which basically has the main sections related to planetary calculations, arithmetic and algebra, and geometry and mensuration. And he was one of the most influential mathematical and astronomers in classical India.
Excellent.
Next is Bhaskaracharya Bhagini. Yeah. भास्कराचार्यस्य नाम्ना श्रवणात् एव सर्वे लीलावती इति ग्रन्थं स्मरन्ति, किन्तु लीलावती इति स्वतन्त्रः ग्रन्थः न। सिद्धान्तशिरोमणिः इत्येतस्य ग्रन्थस्य कञ्चन भागः सः। भास्कराचार्यस्य लीलावती नामिका विधवा पुत्री आसीत्। तस्याः खेदस्य निवारणार्थं यत् गणितं बोधितं तत् लीलावती इति नाम्ना एव ख्यातम् अभवत् इति कथा श्रूयते। लीलावती भागः पाटीगणितम् अङ्कगणितं निरूपयति। संकलन व्यवकलनादीनि गणितस्य सर्वाणि अंकानि च प्रतिपादयति लीलावती भागः. So Bhaskaracharya, the moment you listen to the name of Bhaskaracharya, the very first thing that comes into our mind is the the name Leelavati. However, kintu Leelavati iti swatantra grantha na. However, Leelavati is not an independent text. Siddhanta Shiromani itye tasya granthasya kanchan bhagah sir. It is actually a small section of a larger treatise called the Siddhanta Shiromani. Bhaskaracharya's Leelavati Namika Vidva. So, according to tradition, the story goes that Bhaskaracharya had a widowed daughter whose name was Leelavati, and that is Tasyaha Khedasya Nivaranartham. So, because she was in a very sad plight, in order to bring peace to her mind, Khedasya Nivaranartham yat Ganitam Bodhitam tat Leelavati. So, he taught her mathematics to ease her sorrow. And the portion of the text devoted to arithmetic became popularly known by her name Leelavati. So the Ganita Bodhitam tat Leelavati iti namna eva khyatam abhavat iti katha shruyate. So that is the story told. Leelavati bhagah, so the Leelavati part of his writings basically deals with addition and subtraction. So if it says Anka Ganitam Nirupayati, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and many other parts also like extraction of roots, fraction, proportion, and all the fundamental aspects of mathematics in a very systematic manner. Sankalanam Vyavakalanadini Ganitasya Sarvani Ankani cha Pratipadayati Leelavati. So this is the explanation for what was there as a part of Leelavati. Next slide, Bhagini. भास्कराचार्यस्य अपरः ग्रन्थः करणकुतूहलम् इति। अत्र पञ्चाङ्गनिर्माणार्थम् आवश्यकाः विषयाः निरूपिताः सन्ति। भास्कराचार्यः कर्णाटकदेशीयः। सह्यपर्वतसमीपस्थः ग्रामः एतस्य जन्मस्थलम्। पितुः नाम महेश्वरः इति। पिता एव एतस्य विद्यागुरुः आसीत्। एषः क्रिशतः एकादश शतकस्य पूर्वार्धे आसीत् इति विदुषाम् अभिप्रायः। भास्कराचार्यस्य कृतीनां व्याख्यानानि यावन्ति सन्ति तावन्ति ज्योतिषशास्त्रस्य अन्यस्य कस्यापि ग्रन्थस्य न सन्ति. So another very important book, Bhaskaracharya's अपरः ग्रन्थः is Kutuhalam. Atra Panchanga Nirmanartham Avashyaka. So this text deals with subjects necessary for preparation of Panchanga or almanacs, such as astronomical calculations and calendrical methods, etc. Bhaskaracharya Karnataka Deshiya. Bhaskaracharya was a native of Karnataka. He was born in a village, Sahyadra Parvata Samipastha Gramaha. So he was born in a village near the Sahyadri, Western Ghats. Pituhu Namaha Maheshwara iti. His father's name was Maheshwara. पिता एव एतस्य विद्यागुरुः आसीत्. His father was his teacher and guide as well. Eshah Krishad, so in the 11th century, before 11th century, sorry, not 11, it's 12, right? Okay, it's 11. Before the 11th century, Purvade, before, the scholars believe that he was in that era. भास्कराचार्यस्य कृतीनां व्याख्यानानि यावन्ति सन्ति तावन्ति ज्योतिषशास्त्रस्य अन्यस्य कस्यापि ग्रन्थस्य न सन्ति. So it's noteworthy that the number of commentaries written on Bhaskaracharya's work is greater than those on any other text in Jyotish Shastra. So this reflects the immense influence and importance of his contribution to mathematics as well as astronomy. So 5 top points about Bhaskaracharya. So he, one of his largest treatises is Siddhanta Shiromani, of which Leelavati is one of the most important sections or part of it, which is actually attributed to his daughter. The Leelavati section basically deals with addition, subtraction, multiplication, so basic arithmetic principles. So this another important work of Bhaskaracharya is the Karana Kutubala, which is like the basic reference text for anything to do with Panchangam, astronomical calculations, calendrical methods, etc. He was a native of Karnataka. His father Maheshwara, and his commentaries are so vast, so much that he's regarded as the greatest contributor to Jyotish Shastra. And he has great contribution to both mathematics and astronomy.
Very good. Very good. Very crystal clear presentation, Bhagini. How much work you have done to find out these are the terms that we don't know on an ordinary common basis, right?
Dhanyavad.
Thank you for taking that effort. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad.
I think we have a few minutes. Maybe we'll finish the Prashnaha Kathayaha. Ka vaktum ichchati? Pustakam swikarotu, pustakam drishtva vadatu. Anmatasya. Ka vadati? Ram Ram Bhagini, namaste.
I should say, ma'am?
Vadatu?
Anandi, yeah. Manmathasya dahananantaram Parvati kimiti sankalpitavati. Manmathasya dahanantaram Parvati khimna asti. Tataha sa pratinivruttavati. From there, okay.
Sankalpaha kaha?
Ishvara. Sa swakiyam, she is unhappy with her. Tata tapashaktya Ishvara aradhiniya. Okay. So, sa tapas shaktya Ishvara aradhaniya iti sankalpitavati. Tapah kartum kutra gantum nishchitavati. Gauri Shankara. Where is it? Tapah kartum sa Gauri Shikharam.
Aranyam gantum nishchitavati. Gauri Shikharam gatavati.
Parvatyaha matuhu nama kim? Parvatyaha matuhu nama Manodevi.
Nama kim?
Mena Devi, sorry. Mena Devi. Tapase sa kutra gatavati. Tada tasyaha veshabhushanani kathamasa. Give me 1 second. Okay, this is Gauri Shankar.
Kutra gatavati Gauri Shikaram.
पार्वती तपः आचरितुं गौरीशिखरं गतवती तदा तत्र राजकुलोचितानि भूषणानि परित्यज्य वल्कलं धृतवती
सम्यक्
पार्वती ग्रीष्मकाले कुत्र तपः कृतवती पार्वती अग्नि पार्वती ग्रीष्मकाले पञ्चानाम् अग्नीनां मध्ये तपः कृतवती
सम्यक्
पार्वती वृष्टिकाले कुत्र तपः आचरितवती पार्वती वृष्टिकाले शिलातले स्थित्वा वृष्टिविद्युतोः मध्ये एव तपः आचरितवती पार्वती प्रथमं किं खादति स्म पार्वती प्रथमं फलानि खादति स्म ततः शीतकाले कुत्र तपः अनुष्ठितवती
शीतकाले जलमध्ये खलु
अच्छा
so during heat she stood in even
in
more
the fire शीतकाल will it be like a rainy season no
cold.
it is cold now
cold season she stood in cold water
अच्छा I didn't correct शीतकाले अहोरात्रं जलमध्ये एव स्थित्वा निराहाराः तपः अनुष्ठितवती sorry पार्वत्याः अपर्णा ओके पहले पार्वती पूर्वं during the तपसि पूर्वं तपसि फलानि खादति स्म ततः तानि परित्यज्य पर्णानाम् आहारं स्वीकृतवती पश्चात् पर्णानाम् आहारम् अपि परित्यक्तवती अतः एव तस्याः अपर्णा इति नाम प्रसिद्धम्
उत्तमम्
परमेश्वरः केन रूपेण पार्वतीं परीक्षितुम् आगतवान् ब्रह्मचारी परमेश्वरः ब्रह्मचारी रूपेण पार्वतीं परीक्षितुम् आगतवान्
ब्रह्मचारिणः वचनानि श्रुत्वा पार्वती किं कृतवती
ब्रह्मचारिणः वचनानि श्रुत्वा पार्वती तूष्णीं स्थिता
उत्तमम्
पार्वतीं किमर्थं कठोरं तपः कृतवती सखी किं कारणम् उक्तवती पार्वती किमर्थं अच्छा दिस् सखी's answer पार्वत्याः परमेश्वरं प्राप्तुम् एव इदं तपः पार्वती कृतवती इति ब्रह्मचारिणः ब्रह्मचारिणम् उक्तवती
उत्तमम्
शिवस्य वासस्थानं कुत्र शिवस्य श्मशानभूमिः शिवस्य लेपनद्रव्यं किम् चिताभस्म एव शिवस्य लेपनद्रव्यं अस्ति आसीत् शिवस्य दुकूलं किम् दुकूलम् ओके रक्तमयं गजचर्म एव शिवस्य दुकूलम् आसीत् शिवस्य भूषणानि किम् सर्पाः एव शिवस्य भूषणानि आसीत् शिवस्य वाहनं कः ओल्ड् वृषभः वृद्धवृषभः एव शिवस्य वाहनम् आसीत् अस्ति पार्वती किमर्थं कुपिता अभवत् शिवस्य निन्दां श्रुता पार्वती कुपिता अभवत्
श्रुत्वा
आफ्टर् हियरिंग्
कुपिता अभवत् उत्तमम्
शिवः किमर्थं सन्तुष्टः अभवत् पार्वत्याः करेक्ट् पार्वत्याः निष्कल्मषभक्त्या प्रीत्या च शिवः सन्तुष्टः अभवत् पार्वत्याः पितुः नाम किं पार्वत्याः पितुः नाम हिमा पर्वतराज हिमा
उत्तम सम्यक् उक्तवती भगिनी वेरी गुड
थैंक यू मैम थैंक यू
आचार्येण पार्वती किं कृतवती केऽपि प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा
Madam, since like we have always heard na, that Aryabhatta was the inventor of zero, that is not mentioned in this Aryabhatta story, na? Like,
I don't know why they have not mentioned.
Okay.
I think he more invented the place value system, and that is what has given there.
And zero has a place, like he wanted to say that zero holds a place in the place value system.
Correct.
Nothing, no mention of it is there in this, na? So that's okay, na?
That's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I think he used it in the place value system, and later the actual definition came into place. Brahmagupta defined the actual zero as a distinct number. Correct. That's why I think they have not specifically mentioned here. Gagabagni, just make sure that you check this once, the halanta and the makaraha, when we do the questions. Astu. Anything else? Mama priyaha, mat priyaha. Pritaha eva visheshana. Trilokanathah is not bahuvrihi. Will be dvigu and then shashti. Trayanam lokanam samaharah trilokam. Trilokasya natah trilokanathah. Natah is directly natah only. So you don't have to triloki. Trayanam lokanam sama triloki. Then it will be Shashti in Strilinga. Triloki, correct. Triloki and then Shashti of that. Trilokyaha. Nataha. I know it's just coincidental that the Vivaham is described today. Anything else? Prashna? You don't want to say as Samaharaha, you can just say Trayaha Lokaha. Trilokaha. And then Trilokana. If you don't want to group it into one, if you don't want to say it as Samaharaha, you can say it as Viseshana, Viseshya Bhavaha. That is also. Karanam. That's it. Shtikale. Sarkaha. अस्तु वर्गं समापयामः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ हरि ओं तत्सत् धन्यवादः शुभदिनं राम 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 भृगुवासरे मिलामः तृतीयपाठस्य द्वितीयभागं करिष्यामः राम राम